Hey there, YouTube fans. I'm already here at my buddy's shop. So he's going to be the one that's going to be installing those new tires that I had showed you earlier onto my bike. And the reason I came to him is because he actually has a tire thing to swap out the tires from the bike. So if you're looking to do the tires on your bike, that's what you're going to need. You're going to need this machine right over here to take the tires off the rim. And then you're going to need this one right over here to balance the wheels. So if you don't have these tools, then you're going to have to take it somewhere to get that installed. But if you do, what is that?
Anywhere but the dealer.
Yeah, he says anywhere but the dealer, so you definitely don't want to go to the dealer because they're going to rip you off big time. And take it from me, after I got my bike, I never took it back to the dealership, regardless about the warranty and those recalls, which I still need to do a video on that, but that'll be a different day. So I usually work on my own bike, and that's why I give you the how-tos on my channel for you guys. And look forward in the future that I'll be doing also service videos, all according to the manual. All right, so as soon as my friend here, Vern, his name is Vern, and as soon as he gets the tire off, I'm going to put side-by-side comparisons so you guys can see the differences on the rear tire on how it looks. Also, if you guys are wondering about the fitment issue with the back fairing, as you can see, this is the stock size. There should be no issue. Alright guys, so this is how my bike looks without the back wheel on there. So as you can see, there it is. And then also the rear sprocket was removed along with these little rubber pieces that were in there. So that's been removed to do a proper balancing on the wheel, and then also to take it off. So here we already have the tire on the machine, and we mark the rotors for the direction of the tires to make sure that we put it in the right way. Alright, so for you guys at home looking, this is pretty much on how you break the bead of the tire to get it off.
Wow.
Yep, it's pretty interesting. See the behind the scenes on how you do stuff, you know. Not a lot of people get the chance to see that.
No more tire changer at work. Tire back.
Behind the scenes action here.
And go to town. This is the part that's criminal.
This is the part that's what?
Criminal.
Oh.
I'm just taking a little walk in the park and the tire pops right up.
Nice.
I advise you don't try that at home with tire irons. You will kill yourself.
Alright folks, so that's how you do it. That's how you take out the tire from the rim.
Voila.
And again, only can be done with these specialized tools to do it. But there is another way to do it, but it's just more of a headache and more of a pain in the butt to do it. And no need to stress yourself more when you could get the proper tools to do the job correctly. Alright guys, so this is a back-to-back of the tires. This one is the new one right over here, the old one here. And as you can see, this one is a little bit wider than that one, so we're now going to install our new tire onto the rim. So pretty much at this point, it's just a reverse of taking it off. But note, when you're putting tires on the rim, you want to make sure that all tires are directional. So you want to make sure that you have it going in the right direction. Now Vern, if you want to answer to my audience here, What happens if you put the tire on backwards?
If your bike rides backwards.
Does it? Okay. That's a good answer. You definitely don't want to be riding backwards, guys. That's it. You could have a really bad accident.
Now the tread is directional because of rain and channels the front tire channels the water away so that the back tire has traction. That's why they have the arrows on them. A lot of people don't know that, but that's the way that works.
There you guys have it. You got to hear from Vern. He's been doing this for a very long time, so
I'm only 19.
he's very young for his appearance. So that's pretty much it. So if you guys had questions, you were wondering about that, well, there's the answer. And that's about it. So right now he's just lubricating the tire so that way it goes on the rim easier. Yep. Now we're gonna put the tire onto a wheel balancer. So pretty much all he's going to do is remove this top end over there and then slide it over through the axle hole and then put it onto this machine right here.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, no one knows.
Right now he's checking for the balance here. So now you're checking to counterbalance it, or
see where to put the weights. Find the heavy. I'm looking for the heaviest spot on the wheel, and you put your weights opposite the heavy spot. It's a trial and error thing, mostly error. Let's see.
And having balanced wheels keeps vibration out, or what was it?
Yeah, it keeps the vibration. It'll shimmy. You may not feel it, but your bike will. Okay. It's important to balance every tire you install. Some people don't, and they live to see the consequences.
Hear that, guys? So make sure that every time you do your tire changes, to make sure they get balanced. Because if not, like Vern says, you can have a not so good day, and you definitely don't want to be having one of those days. So right now Vern is cleaning off the area for the wheel weights. So you want to make sure if your wheels are dirty, you want to make sure that the area they're going to put the wheel weights is very clean. Because if you stick your wheel weight on a dirty wheel, chances are your wheel weight will fall off because the sticky tape is not going to stick very well to the wheel. So you want to make sure you have a good contact surface for your wheel weights. So right now he's just putting some trial weights just to see how the wheel is. So as he turns it, he's looking to make sure that the wheel, once he lets go, that the wheel does not move whatsoever. If it doesn't move, then we know that he has the wheel.
Move just a tiny bit.
Okay. So if it moves just a tiny bit, it's okay. If it doesn't move at all, it's even better. So he knows that they'll have the weights in the where they're supposed to be. So now that he knows that where he has the weights in the perfect spot, now he's going to go over and get some fresh weights, and then he's going to attach them onto the wheel. So like we were saying earlier, Vern, each tire has a different balancing or different counterweight. So how many ounces of weight are you putting on the wheel?
36 grams.
So it's 36 grams for the weights, and on the R3 wheel, it's going to be on both left and right on the wheel. Alright guys, so once you put the weights on your wheel, make sure you don't wash or put any water on your wheel. Give it a few days before you decide to wash your wheels on your bike, just to let the glue set permanently on your wheels. Alright guys, so there's the nice wheel weights. So Vern has some really nice wheel weights that he put on my bike.
I'm fashionably responsible.
Yeah. Alright, so now that the wheel is properly balanced, now you're going to go ahead and put it right back onto the bike. So first he's going to be installing these little rubber pieces back on this area, and then after the rubber pieces goes on your sprocket.
The Cush Drive. Cush Drive rubbers.
They're called Cush Drive rubbers. Alright guys, now it's time to put the wheel back on. Just make sure that you
Oh.
careful with the brake rotors once installing it.
Get
Also,
everything lined up. That's the hard part.
yep, make sure everything is lined up, and then just put everything back how you took it off. And that pretty much is it on how to
Reinstall
reinstall the wheel, change the tire, and balance it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hopefully Vern was helpful on answering some of your comments about the tire and direction, tire direction and stuff like that. Alright, so like I said guys, I'm not going to be showing you the front because it's pretty much the same process as the back. But like I said before, as soon as the tires are on and I start riding, I'll give you guys some feedback on how it performs, if I notice a difference, or if it's a negative or a positive. I'll let you guys know, so that way you guys can be informed if you decide to go with one size up in the rear tire.